Have you ever wondered how some of the world's most nutritious and valuable fruits can thrive in landscapes where almost nothing else survives? Across the deserts of Mexico, the dry hills of southern Europe, and the arid regions of North Africa, millions of cactus plants are quietly producing fruits that are feeding people, supporting local economies, and helping farmers adapt to a warming climate. While many traditional crops struggle with rising temperatures and prolonged droughts, cactus farming has become one of the fastest-growing, climate-resilient agricultural sectors. Today, we're exploring two extraordinary members of the cactus family, the resilient prickly pear and the rare Mexican pitaya. From thorn-covered cactus fields to supermarket shelves around the world, these fruits represent far more than exotic delicacies. They are symbols of sustainable agriculture, capable of producing high-value harvests while using only a fraction of the water required by conventional fruit crops. Let's begin with the remarkable prickly pear. Scientifically known as Opuntia, prickly pear originated in Mexico before spreading to dry regions across the globe. Today, it is commercially cultivated in more than 30 countries, including Italy, Spain, Morocco, Tunisia, South Africa, Brazil, Chile, Australia, China, and the southwestern United States. Mexico remains the world's largest producer, supplying hundreds of thousands of tons of fruit each year for fresh consumption and food processing. Between 2025 and 2026, demand for prickly pear continues to rise as governments and researchers promote drought-tolerant crops capable of withstanding increasingly unpredictable weather. Beyond its economic value, the cactus also plays an important role in preventing soil erosion, restoring degraded land, and reducing the impacts of desertification. Growing prickly pear is surprisingly simple. Instead of planting seeds, farmers propagate new plants using healthy cactus pads collected from mature mother plants. After cutting, each pad is left in the shade for several days until the wound forms a protective callus, reducing the risk of disease once planted. The pads are then inserted halfway into well-drained soil, enriched with organic compost or manure. Proper drainage is essential because excessive moisture can quickly damage the cactus roots. In warm climates, planting can take place throughout much of the year, although farmers avoid periods when frost is expected. During the first 2 to 3 years, young plants require careful management. Drip irrigation provides small amounts of water directly to the roots, while regular pruning improves airflow and encourages healthy fruit production. Weeds are usually removed by hand, especially on farms producing fruit for premium export markets. With minimal water, limited maintenance, and an incredible ability to survive extreme heat, prickly pear has become one of the world's most promising crops for sustainable agriculture. And after years of patient care, the cactus is finally ready to produce the colorful fruits that make all of this effort worthwhile. By late summer, the cactus fields begin to change color. Shades of green are gradually replaced by brilliant yellow, orange, crimson, and deep purple as thousands of prickly pears reach maturity. Depending on the region, harvesting usually takes place from July through October, although warmer climates can enjoy a much longer season. Despite the fruit's attractive appearance, harvesting is anything but easy. Every prickly pear is protected by long, sharp spines and countless tiny glochids, hair-like barbs that can easily penetrate the skin and cause painful irritation. Even experienced workers must handle the fruit with extreme care. Farmers wear thick leather gloves, protective sleeves, and face shields while using specially designed tongs or hooked tools to twist each fruit from the cactus pad without bruising its delicate skin. On larger commercial farms, harvesting is still done almost entirely by hand, as the irregular shape of cactus plants makes full mechanization extremely difficult. Once collected, the fruit is quickly transported to nearby packing facilities to preserve freshness. Here, the first step is removing the cactus spines. Rotating brushes gently scrub the fruit, while powerful air blowers and vacuum systems remove thousands of remaining glochids. The fruit is then thoroughly washed with sanitized water before moving through a rapid drying system that prepares it for grading. Every batch undergoes strict quality inspection. Workers carefully remove fruits that are bruised, cracked, overripe, or damaged by insects. These lower-grade fruits are rarely wasted. Instead, they are processed into juice, puree, jams, candies, natural food colorings, or fermented beverages, allowing growers to maximize the value of every harvest. The highest quality fruits continue along an automated grading line, where cameras and electronic weighing systems sort them by size, weight, color, and external appearance. They are then packed into protective cartons or recyclable plastic trays designed to minimize damage during transportation. To maintain quality, the packed fruit is immediately placed into refrigerated storage at temperatures of around 4 to 7 degrees Celsius. This cold change slows ripening and helps preserve freshness for several weeks, allowing prickly pears to be shipped to supermarkets across North America, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Growing international demand has transformed prickly pear into far more than a traditional desert fruit. Rich in dietary fiber, vitamin C, betalain antioxidants, magnesium, and potassium, it has become increasingly popular among health-conscious consumers. Researchers are also investigating its potential benefits for blood sugar regulation, digestive health, and reducing inflammation, further expanding its appeal in global markets. But while prickly pear has evolved into a successful commercial crop cultivated on thousands of hectares worldwide, another cactus fruit remains far rarer. Harvested for only a few weeks each year and growing on towering wild cacti, it presents an even greater challenge for the farmers who depend on it. That extraordinary fruit is Mexico's legendary pitaya. Unlike prickly pear, Mexico's native pitaya is not grown in vast commercial plantations. Most of the fruit still comes from traditional family farms and wild cactus forests scattered across the states of Jalisco, Zacatecas, and parts of central Mexico. The fruit grows on towering columnar cacti that can reach heights of more than 9 meters, making every harvest both physically demanding and highly skilled. Establishing a pitaya orchard requires remarkable patience. Farmers propagate new plants using healthy stem cuttings, allowing them to develop roots before transplanting them into sandy, well-drained soils. During the early years, growth is slow. It generally takes 7 to 8 years before the cactus produces its first commercial harvest, while full production may not be reached for more than a decade. Throughout this long growing period, maintenance remains relatively simple but essential. Drip irrigation supplies limited amounts of water during prolonged dry spells, while organic fertilizers improve soil fertility without encouraging excessive vegetative growth. Farmers also prune damaged branches and remove weeds manually to to maintain healthy airflow around the cactus. Harvest season usually begins in late spring and lasts only 6 to 8 weeks. Because the fruits ripen quickly under the intense desert sun, harvesting starts before sunrise when temperatures are still cool. Workers climb ladders or use long bamboo poles fitted with hooks to carefully detach each fruit without damaging its thin skin. Every cactus produces only a limited number of fruits each season, making pitaya far less productive than most commercial fruit crops. Combined with its short harvest window and labor-intensive production, this limited supply is one of the main reasons pitaya commands such high prices in local markets. After harvest, speed becomes critical. Fresh pitaya contains nearly 85% water and begins losing quality within a day if left unrefrigerated. Workers immediately remove the tiny spines by hand using brushes and protective gloves before sorting the fruit according to size and appearance. Unlike prickly pear, much of this work is still performed manually because the harvest volume is relatively small. Most pitaya is sold fresh in traditional markets across western Mexico, where consumers eagerly await the brief harvesting season each year. Premium quality fruit is also transported to major cities such as Guadalajara and Mexico City, while limited quantities are exported to the United States and other international markets through refrigerated logistics. Because of the fruit's delicate nature and short shelf life, transportation remains one of the industry's greatest challenges. Although pitaya is often compared with dragon fruit, the two are quite different. Mexican pitaya is prized for its intensely sweet flavor, aromatic flesh, and vibrant colors ranging from white and deep red to purple and bright yellow. It is naturally rich in vitamin C, dietary fiber, potassium, calcium, and antioxidant compounds that continue attracting health-conscious consumers around the world. For thousands of farming families in western Mexico, pitaya is far more than a seasonal delicacy. The annual harvest provides an important source of income, supporting local businesses, roadside vendors, and small food processors that transform the fruit into jams, juices, ice cream, syrups, and traditional beverages. Even though the season lasts only a few weeks, demand often exceeds supply. Scientists believe crops like prickly pear and pitaya will become increasingly valuable as global temperatures continue to rise. Both species require significantly less water than many conventional fruit crops while remaining highly productive under harsh environmental conditions. Their ability to grow on marginal land also makes them promising tools for restoring degraded ecosystems and improving food security in drought-prone regions. From carefully planting a single cactus cutting to harvesting fruit beneath the blazing desert sun, every stage of production reflects generations of knowledge passed from one farming family to the next. These remarkable cactus fruits demonstrate that some of agriculture's greatest opportunities are found not in fertile valleys, but in places where survival itself seems almost impossible. The next time you enjoy a refreshing prickly pear or taste the rare sweetness of Mexican pitaya, remember the extraordinary journey behind every fruit, a journey shaped by patience, resilience, and the determination of farmers who continue turning some of the world's driest landscapes into thriving sources of food. If you enjoyed discovering how these incredible cactus fruits are grown and harvested, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more fascinating journeys into modern agriculture and food production from around the world.